What is going on, everybody? It's the George Bulldog Will here, coming at you with the recap of Week 3 of the New York Jets 2022 season. Today, the Jets played the Cincinnati Bengals at MetLife Stadium, and the Jets lost that game 27-12. Now, if you're wondering, how did we score those 12 points? All those 12 points were field goals. We got 4 field goals. We didn't get a single touchdown in this game. Again, this offensive line is struggling to protect Burrow. He's getting pressured. Sometimes he's been getting time. Sometimes he's had some time to throw. But the defensive line of the Bengals has been keeping him in the pocket, and that's affecting the Jets. That's how he's been throwing some interceptions. He's been throwing some interceptions. Well, that's because the Bengals have been covering. They've been covering the Jets well. They've been covering our wide receivers very well. Like Garrett Wilson, they covered him well. Corey Davis, yeah, they covered him well. But they still made some. They still had some good catches in the game. But otherwise, the Jets really struggled on offense. Again, our defense gave us many chances because the Bengals' offensive line is not that good. In fact, it's kind of gotten worse. It got worse than how it was last year. It hasn't gotten better. It's actually gotten worse. And the defense kind of took advantage of that, and they kept Burrow in the pocket. So I'd say today was kind of a defensive battle between the Bengals defense and the Jets defense. Both defenses played great, but our offense could not stay on the field. They couldn't stay on the field. But the defense was able to get off the field many times. Recovering a fumble, forcing some punts. No interceptions were thrown by the Bengals. Flacco threw 2 interceptions. So, yeah, there you go. I feel like, yeah, I just really think that our offense has been struggling lately. But I think now that Zach's coming back next week to in our game against Pittsburgh, I think that could really help us. So I think we'll be I think we should be good. We should be okay next week. But we got to play hard. We got the offensive line has really got to step their game up. Seriously, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the offensive line. Even in the Cleveland game, our offensive line struggled. Even in the game we won, our offensive line struggled. Okay. They struggled in Week 1 against Baltimore, and they struggled last week against Cleveland, and they struggled this week against Cincinnati. So, that's 3 straight weeks of offensive line struggles that have got to be taken care of next week. Seriously, they've got to be taken care of. I've just about had it with this offensive line struggle. I've had it. So, yeah, that's what I think. So, and this was the Bengals' first win of the season. So, congratulations, Bengals, on winning your first game of the season. One Bengals fan I know, Masked Deadly Dashy. Congratulations, Dashy, on winning your first game of the season. You beat the Jets. Good for you guys. You won your first game of the season. And enjoy the win. Enjoy the win. Yeah. Jets, we have a lot of things we got to work on. I'm happy with how the defense played, but again, this offense really needs to step up their game. Anyway, moving on to the stats of the game. Let's see here. Let's take a look. All right, Bengals Jets. So yeah, 27-12, Bengals beat the Jets. Yeah, I don't know if you were watching I don't know if any of you were watching the game, but Quinnen Williams and the Jets, I think, offensive line coach were freaking going at it. It was, let's see. It was Aaron Whitecotton and Quinnen Williams were going at it on the sideline. CBS actually showed that. It happened while they were in commercial break, but when they got back from commercial break, they showed that. That was before the second quarter started. But anyway, yeah. So I could see Quinnen Williams. He's getting frustrated. I understand. Yeah, I understand. I'm frustrated too. We're all frustrated. But what can you do? It's just life as a Jets fan. And we just have to accept it. I've accepted it. This is my life as a Jets fan. And this will probably be my life as a Jets fan for the rest of my life. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, let's carry on to the game leaders, and then let's close this video out after another after the third Jets game of the season. So the game leaders, passing yards. Joe Burrow went 23 for 36, throwing for 275 yards, throwing 3 touchdowns. Good day for Burrow. Rushing yards, Samaje Perine got 9 carries for 47 yards. For receiving yards, it was Tyler Boyd, 4 receptions, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. For the Jets, passing yards, Joe Flacco went 28 for 52, throwing for 285 yards, but throwing 2 interceptions. Michael Carter, rushing yards, Michael Carter, 11 carries for 39 yards. Receiving yards was Tyler Conklin, 8 receptions for 84 yards. So, there you have it. So the Jets lose in Week 3. I don't know the last time we've won a Week 3 game. Week 3 is not our week to win. It really isn't. Week 3 is not our week to win. So, I just have to accept it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. The Bengals beat the Jets. The Jets are 1-2. The Bengals are 1-2. And we play the Pittsburgh Steelers next week after the Steelers lost to the Browns. They're also 1-2. So both of us are 1-2. So one of us is going to get their one team is going to get their second win. It's either going to be the Jets or the Steelers. I hope it's the Jets, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'll see y'all later. And win or lose, I'll always say this, go Jets.